Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some more kind of hidden details and secret things we missed from the latest reveal of Grand Theft Auto Online Bikers and the addition of brand new 4K screenshots. That's right. So yesterday we were working with kind of compressed versions of the screenshots that were found on Rockstar's Facebook page, and while they were in pretty good quality, they're certainly not as crisp as 4K, and because of that, we've been able to find some new details. Also, new information has been revealed, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about some just things we missed in yesterday's video. But let's actually start out with something we did on the live stream the other day. Not sure how many of you guys caught that stream. We will be doing another one today, but if you did, you might know of this, but we actually found the location of the Biker Clubhouse, or at least one of the images shown off on the newswire yesterday. So if we take a look at this screenshot right here, these are our four bikers. They're all standing behind a building. Now, the few giveaways for this building, as I mentioned in the stream, are the posters in the background. There's like a white one for Patriot Beer, another one for Zero Gasoline. So that was kind of a giveaway right there to maybe look for a gas station. You could also see like the garage door that they were standing behind, as well as the blue base that they were also standing behind too. So I immediately started looking for that, and this is where it's located. It's located in Harmony, which is a couple feet from Trevor's Airport. It's also close to kind of the Alamo Sea and Stab City, and it's located at this abandoned gas station. And if you go there right now, you will see the same matching posters and garage door. Now, in my opinion, I think this is super cool because I think it reveals one of the locations for our biker clubhouses. So you can see it's like an abandoned gas station and a general mechanic all in one. There's multiple garage doors, one for like auto repairs, one for like tractor repairs, and the building itself is pretty simple. There isn't a whole lot of special stuff going on here. There's a couple entrances in terms of doorways. There's a couple garage doors, even some on the back as well that only look like they're large enough to fit motorcycles, not bigger vehicles. So this would be another great reason why this could be a cool clubhouse. And it's also, in my opinion, located in a great spot. It does show Blaine County and Sandy Shores a little bit of love that it does deserve. So ultimately, that is the location of our biker clubhouse right there, at least one of our biker clubhouses. Now, like the CEO offices and warehouses, I'm not sure if they're going to vary in size or in, I guess, quality. So I'm not sure if this would be one of the low-end biker clubhouses or the high-end. I'm really not too sure. But nonetheless, this is the exact location, and if you want to go check it out for yourself and explore, you totally can. Now, yesterday, we also got some more information from Yan2295. He tweeted out this. He says, looks like Rockstar are working on a new category of game modes that is yet to be released. So he tweeted that, and he also provided a couple other images as well. This one is FMMC R-Star MCP, which stands for Mission Co-op, and then MF LSC LFM9, which is stating you need more players to play this co-op mode. And it also says it also has a new ID, which means it's a whole new category of game modes. Okay, so that is super cool because it looks like Rockstar, maybe for this biker update, maybe for something in the future, are building more game modes, because we know recently Rockstar, they love their adversary modes. That's all they seem to be adding in terms of game modes, but this looks to be new and different. And as you can see on this image right here, this is actually another image coming from Yan. It says you need more players to play this co-op mode. So it does look as if a cooperative mode is coming into Grand Theft Auto Online, which should be really fun because I think those are some of the best modes when you're like working with one other person and you're able to compete and try and accomplish a goal. I really do like doing stuff like that. So we need to be on the lookout for that going forward into the future. So that could be awesome. So what I want to do next is now go back into the screenshots and look at some of the details that I missed from the other day and some of the things that you guys have seemed to point out as well. Once again, we will start from left to right. Now, what I've noticed here is there was actually a bike that's hidden behind our guy with the mohawk and the combat axe. So I didn't notice this at first. I guess I really didn't need a 4K screenshot to see this, but as you guys can see here, it looks like it's the exact same handlebar on the bike in the center, which looks to be a clean version of the Rat bike. Again, we really don't know a whole lot of information on these bikes right now, but it looks like there's actually a hidden bike behind him, which I totally didn't notice. Now, if we work our way to the center, one thing that you guys pointed out was, are these new animations? Are they new poses? And I'm going to say that this is just Rockstar kind of fluffing up these screenshots. So we've seen them do this before for other promotions for DLCs where they make the characters do cool actions and animations that we don't have in the game. And sadly, this is what I think is going on here. The guy who's got his arms crossed, the other guy who's, holding them out like what's going on. I don't think those are going to be available for us in the game. We've seen Rockstar do them in the past. And for whatever reason, they don't allow cool like poses and animations and actions like that, which I really wish they would, because they can create some cool images and it would allow us to create some pretty cool images as well. All right, and as far as this screenshot goes, the only other thing I want to make a correction on is the bike that looks to be hiding behind this character right here. I stated in my video earlier that I didn't know what bike this was, and through some more research and some more findings, it looks as if this is the Lycan, which is really cool because that's another vehicle from Grand Theft Auto 4 that looks to be making a return. Now, I've definitely stated that I assume Rockstar will be utilizing a lot of the vehicles from GTA 4 and The Lost and the Damned, just because it'll be a little bit more simple for them, and that looks to be a Lycan vehicle returning as well. Let's move on to this screenshot, number 3 right here. There's 2 new things I noticed from the 4K screenshots. The first of which is the earring this guy has on. Now, because that is so tiny, even at 4K, it is very blurry, although it looks to be a new skull. So bikers wear earrings too, and I think this is going to be a new skull earring. So that looks pretty awesome. And also, I don't know how many of you guys caught this, but on this bike, there's actually a suicide shifter. So you can see right next to his left leg, where his kind of short or his pant leg ends, there is that Benny's-like gear shifter right there. Now that's pretty cool because that's the exact same one that can be applied inside of Benny's original motorworks. So does this imply that bikes will be getting sort of Benny's-like customization where we'll be able to upgrade nearly everything on the bike? That is really cool, and that's something I totally missed from the video the other day, because it really does blend into his shorts and the rusty kind of color of the bike itself. So that is really, really awesome right there. That is a suicide shifter, and I'm guessing that's another customization option for this Western rat bike. And finally, last but not least, we'll be moving on to this screenshot right here. Now, there's a couple things you guys actually pointed out to me, one of which is so cool, and that is actually what is on the vest of the first biker and on his neck as well. So we're going to zoom into this really closely and look what that says, FTW. Now, I'm likely aware that this stands for F the world, but to me, and if you're a Mr. Boss for the Win subscriber, you know that FTW stands for the win. So I think that's really cool. Obviously, Rockstar probably put this in the game to stand for F the world, because that's the more grungy feel of the bikers. But to me, that FTW says for the win. So I know what tattoo I'm going to be getting immediately when this biker comes out. We're going to be getting that FTW tattoo. And it's also on his vest as well. That kind of bullet shark on the left side of his vest, that patch, actually has the FTW on there as well. So I thought that was super cool. I tweeted about that last night. I was so excited. I was like, yes, Rockstar added an FTW tattoo into the game. 10 out of 10. Best DLC ever. I did think that was pretty awesome, so I thought that was super, super cool. This biker is also wearing an earring as well. This one is a little bit harder to make out, so I can't give you exactly what this is. Once again, even though these are 4K, that image is so tiny. Because of that, we can also get a better look at the shirts these guys are wearing too. Our guy in the front here is wearing some sort of Lost MC shirt. That's about all I can make out of it. It's black with the white text. Our guy over to the left, he's got some sort of crazy skull-faced shirt on that actually looks pretty awesome. I'm very excited to see some of the new clothing options that are added within this update as well, and his shirt looks pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And finally, last but not least, on this screenshot, a lot of you guys were asking, what's that black rectangle on this guy's foot, or by this guy's foot? And that's actually a license plate. So it looks like the license plate, at least on some of the bikes, are going to be protruding off to the left or or the right, and that's the backside that you're going to see right there that obviously won't have any writing on it. So those are the screenshots right there. I also noticed a couple things on the newswire as well that I didn't actually touch on earlier. The first of which came from this right here, and it says, now wage war with assorted melee weapons while riding any motorcycle. So that new feature of being able to use a melee weapon on the motorcycle will apply to all the existing bikes in the game, not just the new ones that Rockstar add in this update. So that totally flew over my head the other day when I was making that video, and that is awesome. So even if you don't invest money in the new bikes, you're still going to get that new feature, being able to protect yourself while riding on the motorcycle. Now, there was also something else mentioned. This came from Rockstar's description of Bikers, which they state is the next addition to Grand Theft Auto Online, brings underground motorcycle clubs to the forefront of Los Santos and Blaine County criminal underworld with a rash of all new competitive and co-op game modes, as well as vehicles, weapons, clothing, and much more. So when they said a rash of all the new things, I immediately thought of Road Rash, which was one of the best games of all time. Some of you guys might be too young to have experienced that, but it was one of like the best motorcycle games of all time. So I hope Rockstar brings back some features from that game as well, because there was some like pretty cool biker attacks you could do. There was obviously some pretty cool clothing, and there was also some pretty cool bikes in there also. So having some features back from that game would simply be amazing. And also, one other thing that's kind of got me worried from both the screenshots and all the information we've seen so far is the lack of biker beards. So I want to see beards that look something like this. That would get me excited, and so far I haven't seen anything that kind of remotely resembles that. And I know that's got a lot of people in the biker and MC community worried as well, that we don't have any cool biker haircuts or biker beards that look like this. So far we've only seen really the mohawk, and that's about it. So hopefully Rockstar will reveal more information about this soon, and hopefully we'll maybe either get a trailer or more screenshots or more details or whatever the case is going to be. But that's all the information I have for you guys today. Let me know if you found any more hidden details that I didn't mention in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.